Hi, first graders. Today I am going to teach you a couple different tricks about how to change the way your Zoom window looks and how to change how big it is. I'm going to teach you how to go from speaker view to gallery view. I'm going to show you how to go from full screen, out of full screen, and back to full screen. And then I'm also going to show you how to move around and change the size of your Zoom window. So first thing, speaker view to gallery view. You might have figured this out already, but there are kind of two different ways that you can see what's happening or see the people on your Zoom screen. Right now, I am in gallery view. That means every single person's square is exactly the same size. If I want this to be different, if I want the person who's talking to have the biggest square, then I need to go up here. Yours is going to look a little bit different than mine. Yours is going to look different than mine for a couple of reasons. One, I can always see these buttons up here, and I can always see these bars down here, this bar down here. I also might have different things in my bar. You might only have a couple pictures down here. I have a bunch. Also, you're going to have 3 buttons up here most likely. I only have 2. I'm missing the one that you have in the middle. So the way that you can see these buttons up here and these bars down here is if you move your mouse around a lot. You move your mouse around a lot, you should see this bar up here, and you should see this button up here. So once you've moved your mouse around and you've seen these buttons appear, the third one that's over here, you're going to click on that one. It'll either have a little picture like this one here, or we'll have a waffle. So play around with it, see what happens. When I click mine, watch. This is speaker view. This is gallery view. Speaker view, gallery view. Okay, so we've learned our first thing, how to go from speaker view to gallery view. Nice job. We've also actually kind of learned how to find the buttons on your Zoom by moving our mouse. So the next thing that I want to teach you is how to go from full screen, away from full screen, and back to full screen. So it is likely that when you go onto Zoom, your Zoom window looks like mine. And what I mean by that is I can't see anything else behind it. All I see is the boxes, this bar down here, these buttons up here, and then a whole bunch of black. That's because I am in full screen. That means my Zoom is taking up my whole computer screen. Sometimes I don't want that. Sometimes I want my Zoom window to be a little bit smaller. The way that I do that is I move my mouse so I can see these buttons, and I click on the one all the way in the corner. It says exit full screen. It might have some little arrows here. Click on it, watch what happens. I have just exited full screen. You should be able to see 3 of me. I've exited full screen, and now my Zoom window is smaller, and I can see the rest of my computer behind it. Now, maybe I want to go back to full screen. On your computer, it will be the same as mine. The words will be gone. The button is the same. It's the one that kind of looks like a square all the way in the corner. I want to go back to full screen. I click on that button. Okay, so now we've done the second thing that we were going to work on. We've gone from full screen, out of full screen, and back again. So now for the third thing that we are going to learn, which is how to move around our Zoom window and change its shape, we're going to need to be out of full screen. So I want my Zoom window to go from taking up my whole computer to just a small part of it. I'm going to go back up to that corner. I'm going to press the button all the way in the corner. I'm going to make my Zoom screen small again. You should see 3 of me. Hi. All right, the first thing I'm going to teach you how to do is move your Zoom screen around. So what you need to do is you need to find your cursor, that's your little arrow, and you need to put it on right on the edge. You need 2 fingers, 1 finger to hold down, other finger to move. Nice. The next thing I'm going to teach you is how to change the size of your Zoom window. So again, get your mouse, get your cursor, that's your little arrow, right to the edge. You need to see that double-sided arrow. 2 fingers, 1 finger to click and hold